Hello, this is Inside Mongolia here on TV9. Welcome to the program. The projects against air pollution had no results. Torkis Hill says inventory building at Oyutokla. Mongolia ranks at 97th among most unfree countries. Mongol bank wouldn't make structural changes. Law on election needs adjustment to stop dual appointments. The 2014 Saransa Made in Mongolia trade fair opens. Mongolia has the most polluted city in the world, Ulaanbaatar. Unfortunately, Mongolian government denies the impact of air pollution, stating that it didn't reach dangerous levels. On the other hand, the costly projects implemented to reduce air pollution have had no results, as the number of people diagnosed with cancer increased dramatically in recent years. The Mongolian government allocated 34 billion togriks in 2011, 90 billion in 2012, and this year received a 25.5 billion togrik U.S. credit to supply all Gir district residents with smokeless stoves. Unfortunately, the costly projects do not have positive result on air pollution, and the number of people diagnosed with cancer increased significantly in recent years. I would say there is a big increase of people diagnosed with cancer. In connection with this, our National Cancer Study Center is facing a lack of radiology treatment apparatus. We have only one apparatus that was installed 7 years ago. Now we're discussing to get the new one. Foreign specialists advise redevelopment construction work to decrease Ulaanbaatar city air pollution. For instance, South Korea accomplished city planning redevelopment within 30 years. Seoul City Administration stated that now the residents live and work without any stress associated with traffic congestion or air pollution. According to Torkis Hill Resources, inventories at Rio Tinto's Oyutokla copper and gold mine in Mongolia are expected to rise during the first quarter. Torkis Hill, which owns a majority interest in Oyutokla and is controlled by Rio, said the mine was still producing more concentrate than it is shipping. Two of the smelters it sends material to have been hit by technical problems, and consistent customer delivery schedules haven't yet been embedded. Some sales have been deferred to the second and third quarters, and inventory levels at the massive mine should return to normal by the end of this year, the company said. Global miner Rio Tinto owns 50.8% of Vancouver-based Torkis Hill, which in turn holds a 66% interest in Oyutokla. Rio operates the mine. A customs dispute held up Oyutokla's shipments to China last year, forcing the mine to stockpile material, but the conflict was resolved in October, and in November, Torkis Hill said inventories should fall steadily in 2014, reaching normal levels by the end of the year. The mine produced 76,700 tons of copper and 157,000 ounces of gold in concentrates in 2013. 2014 Index of Economic Freedom was released by the Heritage Foundation and the Wall Street Journal on January 14th. This year, Mongolia received 58.9 score and was ranked at the 97th among most unfree countries. Last year, Mongolia was ranked at the 81st place with 61.5 score and was listed as moderately free. The Index of Economic Freedom measures on a scale of 1 to 100, with 100 reflecting perfect economic freedom. The scale is divided into 5 categories, which are free, mostly free, moderately free, mostly unfree, and repressed. This year's edition covers 186 countries. The editors note that world average score of 60.3 is the highest average in the 2-decade history. 43 countries, including Singapore and Sweden, achieved their highest scores in the 2014 index. Among the 178 countries, scores improved for 114 countries and declined for 59. The rest 4 recorded no score change. Mongolia's economic freedom score is 58.9, making its economy the 97th freest in the 2014 index. Its overall score is 2.8 points lower than last year, with deteriorations in the control of government spending, trade freedom, and monetary freedom overweighting small improvements in business and labor freedom. Mongolia is ranked 19th out of 42 countries in the Asia-Pacific region, and its overall score is above the regional average. The negative information about the Democratic Party members has increased recently. Observers and specialists emphasize that the negative information is more connected with the illegal political appointments. One of them is the news about changing the administration of the Mongol Bank or the Central Bank of Mongolia. Yesterday, the administration of the Democratic Party disclaimed the above information, saying that they do not intend to make any administrative changes. Some resources state that illegal political appointments would continue in the future as the issue of changing the administration of Mongol Bank rose recently. According to some resources, Executive Director of Turin Bank Batsachen and Vice Director of the Mongol Shodan Bank Narantoya were most likely to be appointed to chair the Central Bank of Mongolia. Observers and specialists note that they are both supporters of the Democratic Party, or speaking in detail, they belong to Altangan and Shonghor faction. On the other side, the central bank refuses to make any comment, but the chairman of the Democratic Party in Parliament refuted the above rumors, saying that they do not plan any changes at the administrative level as the Central Bank of Mongolia is operating well. One of the most concerning issues at the present is the legal adjustment on dual appointments for members of parliament. However, some politicians and specialists support the idea, while others have issues with it. Most importantly, they say in order to solve this issue, the adjustment should be added to the law on election. Reportedly, the President of Mongolia made a decision to discontinue the practice of a member of parliament being able to serve in dual office in any way by making additional changes to the law on state greatoral and government. Some specialists and observers say that the above initiative will be beneficial so that any barriers will be reduced. In any case, most people say that it's too early to make any predictions. An extended exhibition fair of milk and meat products is being organized in 6 districts of Ulaanbaatar, welcoming the Tsaghaansar festival. The fair, which will end on January 29th, was organized in accordance with the order by Capital City Governor and Mayor of Ulaanbaatar, Batul. The exhibition of fair of milk and meat products takes place on 2nd floor of the Tunçla Center in Songkhan district, the open air space of Sky Shopping Center in Bayınzırk district, Askhad Company office in Bayıngol district, Narantol Market in Çingilte district, in tents outside of Korvungal Shopping Center in Sukhbata district, in the open air space outside of Circus, outside of EVT Center in 11th district, outside of Namen Supermarket in Haul district, outside of Sky Hypermarket, and outside of Home Plaza Supermarket. I'm attending this fair for the first time. I brought my own products. A lot of people are coming to buy the milk and meat products. We're here for almost a week. We're selling well. In addition, the Ministry of Industry and Agriculture, in cooperation with the Ministry of Labor and Capital City Administration, are organizing an exhibition and fair for Tsaghaansar made in Mongolia in Michel Expo Center between January 14th and January 24th, and in Dunjungarv Shopping Center between January 14th and January 30th. That's all for this edition. Thank you for watching.